Welcome back. TEDxFoggyBottom is one of the largest student-run TEDx conferences in the world. This year, they'll be discussing the powerful theme, Please Do Disturb, which encourages breaking barriers.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's such an interesting way of going about it. And here with us today to share more is friend of the show and this year's host, Bismah Ahmed, and one of the keynote speakers, Dan Simons of Farmers Restaurant Group, and Kira Hackett, a rep for TEDx Talk. Guys, thank you all so much for joining us.
Yes, so excited to have you on the couch. This is a big deal, TEDxFoggyBottom. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I want to talk about the topic. Please do disturb. Let's break that down.
So for me, I'll say personally, when I found out about the theme, I was so excited because I think it describes the trajectory of my career so much. I've always felt like I've had to break the mold, especially in politics, right? I was always the youngest, the woman of color in the room, right? And so I'm glad that things are changing a little bit, but you know, it really speaks to me personally.
Sure, and sort of just challenging the paradigms and breaking
the status
stigmas.
quo. Yeah, absolutely.
And what about for you, Dan?
So you just said it. It's shattering paradigms and breaking stigmas. So I'm talking about normalizing and destigmatizing mental health in the workplace. So when I heard the theme that the team was putting together of Please Do Disturb, it's right up my alley. Like, I want to run towards the fear, shatter these stereotypes that just need to go away and help normalize these things.
Yes, run towards the fear.
Truly, truly. No, it's powerful when we break it down even more. Ah, very cool.
Well, and can you speak a little bit to your relationship with this year's
Yeah, absolutely.
subject?
What's so special about TEDxFoggyBottom is we truly welcome speakers from across professional fields, from across personal walks of life. So we wanted to pick a theme that not only everyone could relate to, everyone could really tell an influential story about a moment in their life where they felt like they had to break the mold, where they felt like disturbing was ultimately the best option for them. And so ultimately we came to this conclusion where we wanted speakers, no matter how different their lives were, their stories were, to come together and share a time of how they got in good trouble.
Good, yes, I love that.
Yes.
I like that. I love that. What was the preparation like for TEDxFoggyBottom, but also the presenters and the speakers?
Well, I'll say I went through so many drafts before I finally felt like, okay, this is it, right? And that's what it was to me. It was a challenge. It was always on my bucket list to do a talk, right? And so for me, I was like, how can I be so raw, so genuine in a way that I've never been before? And because I think that's what TEDx is all about, right? And so for me, I'll say that.
The prep is legit. You know, I think for a lot of us, for a lot of people, we can speak off the cuff or share our passions and our thoughts. But for these TEDx Talks, you really want to distill it down and be precise. So it's been, for me, 6 weeks of practice.
Yeah.
I had a coach tell me, you know, do this talk 100 times. So we've taken it seriously, and the students, the young professionals that are putting this event on are remarkable, and they've set the bar with the expectations.
Well, speaking of expectations, I was really surprised to see the rundown of programming because, of course, for all of us who are TED Talk fans, we think it's just about the talk itself, but there is actually a whole schedule of events going on associated with this. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely, and I will definitely defer to our TEDx rep over here.
Yes, of course. So we're so lucky we welcome not only our 10 incredible speakers, but we additionally have local nonprofits. As we are TEDxFoggyBottom, we really look to highlight parts of Foggy-Bottom, parts of the DMV community that aren't just speakers. So we have nonprofits coming with us, and then additionally we have corporate sponsorships as well. So Just Iced Tea, a local DMV business, is one of our sponsors, to name one of many. But yeah, in addition to highlighting these amazing talks, we want to make sure that we're highlighting everything that makes DC and the DMV special.
Wonderful. Well, how can our audience attend?
Absolutely. So we are sold out, but we do have a limited number of tickets available at the door. So if you're interested in coming, just show up. I'm sure we'll be able to get you in. But yeah, we're very fortunate that we're sold out this year, and we're very excited for our amazing TED Talks.
Can people see the talks after online?
Yes, after the talks are completed in person, they'll be uploaded to our YouTube, TEDxFoggyBottom.
Amazing. Thank you all so much for joining us. What an awesome event.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so
for
much.
having us.
Absolutely.